Hello, I'm Valentin Mandace from Historic Houses Romania, Casa de Epocă, and I'd like to present you an interesting case of what I call cultural imposture, of recovering the memory of this town, of Bucharest, which is the sixth largest town of the European Union, and the fifth one when London will go because of Brexit. We have here the statue, equestrian statue of King Carol I, the modernizer of Romania, which was put in place in late 1930s, a masterwork of the great Croatian sculptor Ivan Mestrovic, but pulled down by the communists. They used tanks to pull it down and melted it out in when they came into power in 1947-48. And of course the statue disappeared, and only in the last 4 or 5 years it was recreated, let's put it that way, but it's an interpretation of the nowadays sculpture. It doesn't have much to do with the original sculpture, which we have many pictures of it in photographs, engravings, and most important of all, a replica of it made from plaster is kept at Mestrovic Museum in Split, Croatia, on the Adriatic Sea. So the authorities of Bucharest never bothered to go there and make that picture, make that statue, revive it and put it back again, although it's there waiting for them. And I found that by an accident. When they inaugurated the statue, as I said, around about 4 years ago, I don't know precisely, but that can be easily found. I wrote an article on my blog, Historic Houses of Romania, about it, and what a nice event it could be, although I was a bit in doubt because the statue is not very aesthetical. It's a bit not so good. Mestrovic is a fantastic sculptor, one of the modernist sculptors of the world, one of the best in the world in his age. And I had an email from people at the museum, and more precisely from the daughter-in-law of Mestrovic, of sculptor Mestrovic. Her name Ivan Mestrovic, I think it was, in which she complained that we offered to the authority of Bucharest to come and make a copy as cheap as possible for the statue and replace it in its right place in the middle of Bucharest, right in front of the Royal Palace, as it is here. But they, to no avail, they didn't know that. I know that the statue, it cost the people of Bucharest, the town hall, it cost about 3 million euro. And you can imagine those money went siphoned to the sculptor, Florin Codre, the authorities of Bucharest, the mayor Oprescu, I think it was at that time, and who was before him, Videanu. All of this money probably went on the sides and not much into the work itself. So it's a bad taste reinterpretation of the original, although they had the original at their disposal. The most terrible thing is that the people of Bucharest do not mind. It's similar how they had up until quite recently a prime minister who plagiarized in his so-called PhD thesis. Many other officials did the same kind of plagiarized their PhD thesis, and no one cares in this country. The same with this statue. If we go around it, it's quite interesting because it's a bit of an idea of recovering memory. We have the name of King Carol on his plinth. We'll see it immediately. So look here. Nicely carved with the coat of arms from the royal times, Carol I, and even a wreath over here, remembering him. And behind is the bad thing in a way, the inscription of people who enabled this statue, this second line communists. Look what kind of big letter. Sorin Oprescu, who is now under the investigation for bribery and taking bribes. Adrian Videanu, again, is under investigation. All of these people, it's absolutely, in a way, gut-wrenching to have these kind of things. And the statue is terrible. Just look at the tail over there at the bottom of the horse, poor horse. That is not a work of art. It's something to siphon the money of the community. And as far as I understand, they want to also to do the same with the statue of King Ferdinand. The model of statue of King Ferdinand in plaster is also kept at Split Museum, and it can be easily copied and brought back in Bucharest. That statue was also destroyed by communists. So, this is the times, the stage of recovering the memory in which we live in a town and country like Romania, which unfortunately went through a North Korea type of dictatorship of Ceausescu, and is still having secondary effects like this one. I hope you like this video, and we'll see each other next time. Thank you. Bye-bye.